Everybody, how's everyone doing? I was thinking, I want to get this message back to Jack and Yarma. I'm going to tell you a little story, and it's got a great moral to the story, okay? And, everybody saw Rocky 2, where he had a fight for the world champion. All of a sudden, he couldn't get into it. He just couldn't do it, he just wasn't into it, and then he's training and he can't get into it. And then a guy comes in and he says, "Hey, Rocky, your wife went to the hospital." And Rocky and his manager, they go to the hospital, and Adrian had the baby. And they wouldn't do anything. And then Adrian comes out of the coma and Rocky shows the baby to Adrian. And he goes, Rocky goes to Adrian, Adrian, I was thinking, if you don't want me to do this fight, I won't do it no more. And then Adrian turns to Rocky and she goes, "Come here." And Rocky puts his ear to her lips and she goes, "I just want you to do me one thing. I want you to win." And like a bell goes off in Rocky's head. And the manager goes, "Well, what are we waiting for?" And then Rocky starts to train and he wins the world championship, And then all of a sudden, the moral of the story is that I'm waiting for Jack to go to Yarma and says, "Hey, Yarma, what do you say we do it the old way one more time?" And I'm waiting for a bell to go off in Yarma's head, and Yarma turn to Jack and say, "You're right. What are we waiting for? Let's do it one more time, the old way." And, and all of a sudden something clicked. And they realized, what are they waiting for? Let's do it the old way. Let's jam the songs out again. And I'm hoping that Yarma and Jack, the June 19th at the Capitol Theater in Westchester and June 20th at the Westbury Theater in Long Island, these are the two shows that you do it at. And the fans will be blown away. They would never expect to just... I want to see Yarma come out in the beginning of the show by himself and play that guitar the old way. He's spending time in a Crystal City or all the stuff off of Qua, just by himself. And then afterwards, I want Jack to come out with the bass and do what he used to do, and the crowd would go nuts. These guys will feel so freaking great to just do it one more time the way they did it back in the past. I mean, I know times change. I know it. But it's time to take a blast back to the past. June 19th at the Capitol Theater in Westchester, and June 20th at the at the Westbury Music Theater in Long Island. Yarma, Jack, let's do this. I'll see you guys then. I love you. Goodbye.